Hey everybody, this is Rob with the Trucking Resources channel, and today I want to make a video. I'm actually sitting out back of Pittsburgh Power in Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. Uh, we're going to have a little bit of work done tomorrow and do a dyno run on the truck, but that's a whole nother video. This video I wanted to show you guys all about my trucks. The main reason is to show you the different things that I've done to them and why I thought these are good resources for owner-operators, or really anybody wants to put the time into their truck. And I had said before there was lots of things that I learned along the way. I've since become a distributor for some of these products, and my main idea was that I would only sell the best products or know exactly what the best things are. And basically learning from years of talking to other truck drivers and reading, listening to the radio, different radio shows and things like that. But Pittsburgh Power has become one of my favorite companies, really. They're very innovative. Bruce, the owner, he has spent his lifetime working on innovation and different things, learning everything about trucks. Different ways of doing business. They do things a little bit different than a lot of other shops. And but anyway, I'm sitting here in my Peterbilt out back, and before bed, thought I'd make this video to tell you all about my trucks. So my first truck, the one I drive, the one I'm sitting in right now, is a 2006 Peterbilt 379X. I've owned quite a few trucks. I've owned Freightliner, Volvo, International, and really I like all trucks, but when this truck came out in 2004, it ran from 2004 to 2006. I had just started my driving career. I was only a couple years in, and I had just bought my first truck, and I really fell in love with the 379X. So fast forward 14 years, one came available for sale. It actually was a local company in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, close to my house. The owner had bought two of them brand new in '06, and he had a black one and a white one. And the company is Crow Transportation. Brian Crow owns the company, and the reason I'm mentioning them is because this truck, as far as maintenance, upkeep on it, when I got it, had 1.36 million, I think, and now it has 1.7, and really it's just been a great truck. It's basically a testimony to the maintenance program at Crow and the way they kept up on the truck. I met the driver who drove it almost since brand new, and he's a great driver. It's a shout out to you, Bob. The truck was really kept up, and that's why I did want to give Crow a little bit of props. A few years ago, he started selling off his fleet of Peterbilts. He had trying to take a more sensible approach to trucking with a company his size as far as fuel mileage, and he went to Internationals. He actually has a beautiful fleet of Internationals, and yeah, but this truck came available, and I decided to buy it, and I've been nothing but happy ever since. But I wanted to walk you guys around the truck. You'll see from everything here that my trucks, I have two of them. My trucks are leased to Landstar. Probably not going to talk much about Landstar. There's a lot of guys out there doing great videos about Landstar, and they've been a good company to me for 10 years now, and I'm pretty happy with them, but there's a lot of guys out there doing that, and I kind of wanted to go a little bit of a different route and tell you about some of the things on the truck. My other truck is I have a 2004 Kenworth W900L. Has a 300-inch wheelbase and has a 120-inch sleeper on it. It actually looks a lot older than it is because it's a flat top. It was bought as a flat top day cab with a long wheelbase and had an aftermarket sleeper put in. That's an Aerodyne sleeper makes the truck look older than it is. And it's a nice truck, but I'm going to focus on the Peterbilt today. We will get to the Kenworth later, but there's so much to say about that, because as good as this Peterbilt was, that Kenworth was a nightmare. And hundreds of hours into it. And when I get into that video, I'll show you what we did and what happened, some of the problems we had, and better ways to not buy a truck like I did. Basically make better decisions. I love the truck now, but I probably would not have bought it if I knew then what I know now. But we will go into that in another video. Right now, I just want to give you a preview of some things that are to come in future videos. I'll show you as I'm walking around the truck. Focus for a second on the air cleaners. And there's nothing special about the air cleaners. They're factory Donaldson air cleaners. But they do have Fleet air filters in them. And if you don't know what Fleet air filters is, I'll show you in the video. You know, that at a later video when I take them out and clean them, they're actually cleanable filters. And there's a lot of benefits to it that I can go into. My trucks also run, this truck, the Peterbilt, has an OPS system on it, which is an oil purification system. They were their own company until recently when Pittsburgh Power did buy them. But I've always been a fan of OPS. I've had the one that's on this truck, I've had it for 10 years. You'll see it's a little bit beat up as far as losing some paint and stuff, but it still works great. I've never done anything to it. And OPS allows extended oil changes, and even if you don't do the extended oil changes, there's a whole oil sampling program with it. You take the samples, you send them in. But we'll get to that. The Kenworth does not have one on it yet, and it's going to. That's going to be a future video. The reason it doesn't is because we just, right after I got it, we put a new engine in it. And when you first put a new engine in a truck, you should change the oil. I changed the oil right away, then I changed it at 10,000 miles. Now it's getting ready to do another oil change, and by now everything, you know, all the dirt and everything, the motor should be broken in and ready to go as far as that. Both of my trucks run on max mileage. Every time they fuel, they get a dose of max mileage. I've already made a video on that where I interviewed the creator of it, Jane Gates. And so I recommend you going back and watching that video. There will be some more follow-up videos. I've just been slacking on that a little bit, but I will get to that. Some of them videos. The truck also has, while we're on the Pittsburgh Power theme, it also has a damper and balancer, which Bruce Mallinson pushes a lot. We'll explain why you want to replace them. The balancer is optional, but the damper is almost required maintenance on trucks. Not many people do, and it can cause catastrophic damage. And I will explain that in a future video. The other thing is, Pittsburgh Power does they do remote tuning. They do tuning right here. They have a dyno. They have a state-of-the-art dyno, which you're going to see in my video. I'm pretty excited that I'm here for this. But they also have what they call remote tuners, and I happen to be one of them. It means wherever I am, I take my computer, which I bought from Pittsburgh Power. It has all the programs, and I plug it into your computer of your truck to do a tune. Now, I don't do the tunes. Here at Pittsburgh Power, Bruce has, over the years, he has hired electrical engineers. A lot of these tune places are just mechanics who get into your engine and do different things that they think will work. Here they have actual electrical engineers that have designed these tunes over years of expertise, run on dynos, design tunes, run on dyno. They can do a totally custom tune, whether you're a heavy haul guy. They made me quite a few options. But when I became a remote tuner, obviously the first truck I did was my own. I know the results, which is pretty amazing. But I don't know the numbers. That's what we're going to find out tomorrow. Again, that's another video that I look forward to showing you guys. I can't wait. We've been working on that one for a while now. A few other things. There's some other things, not just all maintenance and stuff. There's some other pretty cool things on the truck. You'll see the truck has blue emblems on it, the Peterbilt emblems I bought. Pretty simple thing, but I bought them from a company called Road Skins. They're not stickers over the emblems, they're actual emblems. They do stick on, but they're actual like emblems. It's pretty nice. And Road Skins is a company I bought quite a few things from. The hood ornament on the truck, I'll show you here. The hood ornament is, I went with the Flying Goddess, but they have the swan, the pig, bullhorn, you know, they have everything. This was a bit of a unique one because this actually has a hood pull on it. It has a base for the hood pull. As many of you know, Kenworths, it's not a problem, but with Peterbilts, it is a problem when you put a hood ornament on. That hood ornament usually isn't strong enough to open the hood, so you have to put handles in, or there's all kinds of options. But this one actually came with the pull, and I was pretty happy with that. The other thing I bought from Road Skins, and again, as I'm showing you pictures here, I'm sorry, this was, I live in Pennsylvania, but this was right after a lot of rain. In fact, even driving over here, I was in a lot of rain, and so the truck's a little bit dirty, so we'll get better video of the tank covers that came from Road Skins. They're actual stainless steel tank covers. They go on, and I will explain that in detail. But that's their main business. To tell you the truth, this truck would have a lot more Road Skins product on it. I just haven't been able to buy them all yet. And hopefully the Kenworth gets some stuff on it too in time, and just a quality company that I can't wait to do a little bit of a feature on, you know, give it its own video. While we're on that same subject, I want to talk about, here's a couple products that I have on the truck here that were made by Jeff Etling, J&S Etling, J&S, I think it's J&S, yeah, I gotta look, but Jeff Etling, and I was kind of turned on to him. He was told by Kenny Mackerel, who I previously made a video on. As he's talking about the stainless custom work done on his truck was done by Jeff Etling, and we became friends from that, and I bought some products from him. Since then, he's opened up a chrome shop, him and his wife, here in Somerset, Pennsylvania. But I do know he does a lot of custom. That's how he got started. He's a custom stainless guy, and he's his work is really, really second to none. I've seen some great work from him. There's a few other products that I sell that we'll talk about in the future. One is Trucker Stick. He started with a simple squeegee for mirrors on trucks, and I actually bought one as soon as they came out because I liked the product. It was a good, you know, affordable product that served the need. Since then, he's gotten into some other things. In fact, I can reach over here. Here's my air hose for. It's better than most air hoses you can buy out there, and we'll do more features on that. He has a vacuum that he made for the trucks, and so an inventor of things for trucks at affordable prices that are I really like. So I can't wait to talk to you more about that. Do a little quick shout out from one of my newest vendors, which is actually Bull Snot. I sell Bull Snot products. We'll definitely get into that if you don't know much about it yet. They have a lot of pretty cool products. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, you know, a bit about my trucks, talk about them. That way you knew what was coming up here in the future. There's a few things, I'll show you a few things here. If you don't know actually what the 379X was, it's just a 379 that they did a few different things to. They put polished aluminum fenders on it. It came factory with straight stacks, though it's not straight stacks. There's actually a muffler underneath. It just has the straight stack look. I've been told it's the only Peterbilt to ever come with air cleaner lights and light bars on the back. The light bars I were told came with it. The center panel I know was made by a company called Profab in Mannheim. That was before I got the truck. Under the hood, it just has a factory, well, it's not factory anymore, but it doesn't have any aftermarket parts on it. It's it was a MXS prefix C15 cat. It is an A-cert engine. Has the twin turbos on it, and there's been no modifications done to it except in the ECM with the remote tune. So everything under there is factory. It came factory with 475 horsepower. I know this engine was available in 475, 550. I don't know if the 625 was available in these years. I know they've made some over years, but I don't know if that was ever available in this. I forget what the torque is on it, but I will look it up for when I post this video, and it's probably right now coming down here along the bottom. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys hang around. I hope you subscribe and check out these videos. I'm pretty sure the next one's going to be the remote tune video, because we've been moving along. Tomorrow we're going to get the results that we want, and I know then I'm going to be ready to post this online and see, because I know how it feels. I know how the truck feels going down the road. So now I want to actually have numbers to put to it. So, well, thanks for watching this video, and like I said, subscribe, keep watching. We'll have some more coming in here, hopefully pretty quick. I need to stay moving along here and get these videos out pretty quick. So thanks a lot, everybody, and have a nice day.